The Russian Ministry of Energy has introduced the idea of energy justice in this year's brief. So how would you define this concept, and why is it being proposed at this particular moment in the global energy landscape?
We are now building a new world, a multipolar world, and all the countries participating in BRICS are precisely the group that is forming the New World Order. Of course, this New World Order must also be formed on new principles. One of the most important principles is energy justice. Energy justice, which means that the energy mix of each country is developed taking into account the characteristics of that country, taking into account the factors that are defined as energy security and energy accessibility. This is not only technical accessibility, but also financial accessibility. Of course, ecology, reliability. A combination of these factors, taking into account the circumstances of each country, taking into account the characteristics of each country. And this is our most important approach to energy justice.
With the BRICS platform gaining momentum in global energy discussions, how do you see it as a growing power in shaping a more balanced global energy governance framework? And how can China and Russia jointly contribute to these efforts?
Мы будем активно сотрудничать вместе с Китаем на всех площадках, которые только есть.
We will actively cooperate with China on all platforms that exist. We are constantly in cooperation. Most recently, I visited the People's Republic of China, where we also discussed energy justice issues in China. We are working very closely together with the State Energy Administration and forming common approaches. Today at the International Economic Forums, we continue this joint work. And I have just come from our big meeting where we discussed energy justice issues. We have agreed with our Chinese colleagues that we will jointly participate in all forums which take place on the territory of Russia and on the territory of China both. Therefore, on June 26th, an SCO meeting will be held in China. I will definitely participate in this meeting. We will definitely continue this agenda there. It is very important that we form this agenda taking into account the specifics of all countries so that energy justice takes place quickly and efficiently in each country.
China and Russia has maintained broad energy cooperation from oil and natural gas to coal and nuclear power. So what are the next priorities for the both sides to deepen this partnership?
Now there is a very high demand for electricity production in the world. This is a global trend. In China, which is developing very rapidly, dynamically, taking into account the rapid development of industry, given the rapid development of urbanization, the demand for electricity is even greater. Our task is to meet this demand for electricity both in China and in Russia. Moreover, this demand must be satisfied in the most effective ways and with a serious environmental agenda, so that it is not harmful to the environment. We have all types of technology from which electricity can be generated. And we have reserves, these reserves of initial natural tools. Therefore, only with a combination of different energy sources can a truly efficient, sustainable electric power industry be formed. That is why we are now actively cooperating with the Chinese state on energy management to balance this energy development. I would like to say that our cooperation, first of all, is based on very good friendly relations. Secondly, we understand each other very well and always find solutions to all the problems that arise in a joint conversation. So I look to the future of our joint work in the field of energy with great positivity, and I am sure that this will always continue.